kind of makes this blockade a little useless. Not having Bahori would deny me precious war score, but the more important thing is that I take the capital. So really though, how and why did Ming end up with that? Oh, Ming occupied this. I really hope Ming don't take it. Ming have a claim on it. Oh dear. They're gonna take it, aren't they? And I can't demand it. Ah, that's nasty. Alright, well at least Manila got finished up there. You're still working along there. Such aggressive natives around here. Looking for someone a lot calmer. Although these islands are super wealthy to take. 552 or 331. Right, let's finally take adaptability so we can get some cheapness going on here. Ah, 75% discount, now we're talking. Shame we're not Ottomans, but I'm glad I don't have to rely on that kind of babby strat at the same time. Okay, this one will do since it's very quiet and isn't going to cause us much hassle. Also means I could just send down 1,000 of these guys to take care of it, but I don't know, my loyalties are torn here. This is the pits though, Ming taking that. Well, I suppose that island wasn't enormously important, but I wonder if we can hold out here. And then Ming would be the one to enjoy, well... I can't think of any good way to do this other than just, taking... Actually, Ming should take that island. Ming should be allowed that island. That would do me a lot more favors in the long run. Yeah, Ming have not sieged a fort in the area. There are no forts in the area other than the capital fort, so Ming cannot demand the land. What I'll do is I'll take the money and run. And... I mean, sure, I'll revoke the core just to get a bit of extra... prestige. But yeah, Ming are probably going to take that island. But that could work out really well for me. We'll see how it goes. Gotta look for opportunity even when things don't look that great. Ming will re-siege the capital fort and then I'll be left with claims on Ming that won't be all that useful. But if I can outdo Ming on the high seas, then I might be able to use that against them fairly nastily. And that would be just beautiful. Alright, we are starting to be in such a position where we can afford to have a bit more of an army. Especially when we're making 101 ducats a month. Just kidding, of course, that's the spoils of war talking. Good question is just what are Ming boasting on the high seas? 10 heavies are a problem on their own. I would need something like 30 or 40 galleys to be comfortable taking them on. And what makes me profoundly uncomfortable is the fact that I don't have any tech here. I would want tech 10 for some better galleys. That isn't going to happen in a hurry. Again, we've had even more natives joining us from that one pathetic province. Wonderful. Still a wee while before we can go fighting Japan. Might be an idea to build some ships and go exploring then. Would certainly help out with the prestige, but then I may want that prestige for when I finally ascend to something that isn't a Siberian clan council. Tricky questions all around. Why am I being asked about Windows 10? Guess we have Windows 10 one more time, you're out of here. Jake, can't you just colonize in Indonesia and eat your way up towards Ming? What do you need to attack the historically right orders? Nah, I'm not too worried about historically right order, it was just a consideration. One that I no longer really care all that much about. Wow, wow, Sunda beat Majapahit? And Bali still exist? Strange times. Very strange times. I should be investing quite a bit more in taking these delicious provinces. There are 7,000 of you, but we could dispatch you rather easily. Yeah, that should do. If and when you rise up. Bali doesn't exist at the start of the game, they got released in a peace deal. Some people have even better trivia in this game than me. Mucho impressive, and yes, I know, I'll core that colony. Ha! For only 12 admin. And yes, I am further aware that my dips are lazy, and... But of course, Ming took the island that I want. At least Ming won't further convert them. They're already nice in Confucian, but Ming are on a rampage here. Enemies are Oirat and Ayutthaya. Could Ming end up being the big boss here? Impenetrable +3 stability. No need for alliances. Dangerous. That's them. Alright, you should have seen this coming. But at least I hadn't invested in. I hadn't even got my troops down there yet, so I'm not all that concerned. We'll have you ready next time though. You're going to take it, burn it. That's alright, I'm sure there are only marriageable women there. Colonize Sandpit. That's an even better idea. Now where is Sandpit? Nothing to it. I love how Ming went out of their way just to take a ratty old 3 development Airu. That seems like a challenge to me. Yeah. Kind of licking my lips at the idea of Ming being so passive-aggressive to me. They're practically Swedish. Let's get that colony on the go. Come on. Won't be too long until we probably polish off Japan. 88% for you. Alright, so there would probably be left 3 provinces, but those 3 provinces would get consumed. And we probably keep Japan alive, since humiliating them still seems to be an option, and getting the extra points from that is good. And yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to placate Ming. They hate us. Jake Ming sold the island? Question mark. What? What? Must have popped up here. I could probably watch that on the VOD if I had the time, but I do not. Well, what a shame I took so much from you. But you are Shinto. You will probably convert that province for me. Probably not, actually. It's an unaccepted culture for you. But you might. I'm not afraid of unrest. Not afraid of anything. Jake, get claims on the Japanese. Yep. Much claiming to do. Ah, Lucas. I hope you are well. Alright, so finally we're not going to be butchering the natives. If only because I don't want to spend the military points now. We have the force limit and the army to deal with them. We don't really need to be spending so much on our fleet. I want to get these finished. I really do want to change away from being a horrible Siberian clan council. It's a shame that that's all we get. And crivens, I need 3 stability as well. Good thing that's cheap. And our prize is losing 5 stability in a situation where we end up losing our stability bonuses. So yeah, life can be cruel sometimes. Jake Brunei for an added power base. Trying to reform my government here. But no, I know exactly what I want, and here it is. Ugh, we're busy. Well, get away from Ming. There are 2 very important provinces here. I would know. I was playing as Ternate earlier today for rather a long time. But these 2 provinces are extremely wealthy because they are known as the Spice Lands and get +3 local goods produced. That is really good. We'd probably make more money if we collected here instead of forwarding on from Giren. Maybe not. How much power do we hold here? Nah, I'm thinking we should just collect over here in the Philippines. We won't get half of it, we'll get like a quarter of it. Potentially good enough. 3.49. Yeah, give them a while to settle in. Yeah. Squeezing pennies left and right with those very limited merchants. Not even sure if we can get more. Can we even get East India Trading Company? Jake, isn't there a 20+ development OPM near there as well? You must be thinking of Makassar here. We will be consuming, believe you me. Getting peckish just thinking about it. Alright, Ochi, I'm wanting as much land as I can gobble up. Preferably before Korea come in and do some nasty things to it. Jeez, they even outdo me in terms of military tech. Well, I'm not going to fill these out before I can get this on the go. I might as well take it, since it means I can eradicate natives all that bit more efficiently. And that's what really appeals. Oh, there's a point. How are these guys doing militarily? 8 as well. Well, good thing we have the money, the manpower, just everything we need to go and crush them. We even have access to cannons, but if you know me, you know I don't really go in for that. Yeah, I want those people removed and I want their land forfeit. 3 and a bit more and heck a bit more. Maybe not that much more. Looking good. And let me tell you, it feels great to be making money for a change. We've got Tidor, but what I would quite like is to have knowledge of the other guys. Turn 8. Wouldn't mind if you'd allied, but it seems you have not. Oh, you've just straight up rivaled each other. Yeah, makes sense. We're also going to need those galleys of mine. It's not exactly saving enough money to be worthwhile anymore. It's just going to lead to mistakes. Not that I ever make those. Jake, look at Bengal. I can't see them. That's probably the point. 100 dip or very few admin. Yeah, dip ain't all that. But, nah, dip ain't all that. Why aren't early cannons good? There is a modifier here called their fire. At the moment it's 1. That's pretty weak. And they have very few pips. So they do very little in battle. What you want is... what you want is to organize your troops properly, Jake. What you want is that fire modifier to get quite a bit higher and for them to have a few more pips. The tech that I decree cannons to be worthwhile in battle is tech 13. Some people disagree. Some people say you should get them as soon as possible because they give a bit of defense to frontline troops. I say no, their cost is not worth it. If you're rolling in money and want the ultimate doom stack, then sure, but not many nations are in a position to do that early on in the game when you are at just unlocking cannons. But different people play the game differently, and that is the beautiful meta of the game. Wow, interest per annum -1. What a sad state of affairs. Such a shame that turn 8 are not... Ah! Oh, what? Okay, they're doing strange things to us. The natives not standing a ghost of a chance. Alright, I'm actually in a position where I could stomp all over Japan a bit more, but we're already in a position to take these, so we may as well. Also, it gives us time to get those claims back, because we did lose them, didn't we? I want Kai and Kyoto back in my control. We'll hold off on fabricating on Kai, because I need someone to declare this war with. Actually, we can just do that now. But I'm having Tidor, hope you don't mind. Ah, he doesn't mind. Jake, how much longer do you plan on streaming? Oh, like 10 more minutes. It's almost midnight, I should have been in bed already. I do have a day job and all that. Even though some people don't want to believe that. Oh, hello, turn 8. You are going to get inside me. Right now, though? No, not right now. There is no need for haste. Kai, on the other hand, they're getting inside me. It's worth checking who is loyal and who is disloyal here. Disloyal, disloyal. Excellent, Japan is going down. And all your troops are trapped here. Well, not trapped, but soon to be trapped. You only have one maneuver. I could roll myself a general, and he might be better. But I have every confidence we're going to win this general or no general, so I'd rather not spend the extra. Pop go them. And we only need 3,000 to siege them up. 1, 2, 3. A wild card, and the rest of you. We'll leave another wild card. Because 8,000 is as much as we can fit on the ship. Get home, kill Japan. They've already unlocked the way of tea, making tea prices go up for us. Thank you, Japan. Jake, isn't your job exactly this, but without telling Twitch what you're doing? We're going to go with the simple answer of yes. It's not entirely true, but it's close enough. This province that I'm sieging up is just deliciously good. That's why I want it so bad. But what is the naval situation around here? Only you are going to have ships, and I want to see what you have. Okay. It would be prudent of me to wait for this to be finished until I declare war. Of course, this siege is going nowhere. Jake, do you play games for a living? I'm a QA at Paradox. And I will leave the rest to your imagination. QA is better that way. Geez, see, this is why I can't tolerate natives. They keep just wanting to insist that their way is better, when we all know it's not. Ainu or bust. Alright, turn 8 deserves to be ours as well. Don't think we'll westernize. Not seeing the benefit, really. Besides, I've westernized so many times before. Well, my stance might change on that if Ming end up getting ludicrously big and strong and too much for me. I swear they gave up that island just to spite me. They took it so that I would go, ho ho, I see potential exploit on Ming here. And they just gave it up going, nope. It was all a cunning ruse. And then I get sad. Okay, we actually don't need any of you folks over here, I don't think. No, we could need you for turn 8. On the other hand, we're not exactly leaving ourselves with an abundance of troops over here. But we do have the foot soldiers, so I guess... yeah, 3,000 should do. Think of it as like the home defense force. Jake, how many bug fixes are to your discovery? The thing about QA is that you will never really know about the bugs I found. Only the ones I didn't. It's a cruel existence. Much like these guys. You exist just to feed me money. Sure, why not? Just give up your claims. They even claimed my lands. How dare they? Yeah, but they are becoming mine. Frankly, I'd rather convert it before coring it. Less revolt risk that way. You guys can hang around here, but I'm going to need these back here. Huh. Nobody is loyal to Japan, and they're certainly not going to be loyal once I thrash their troops. Oh, I didn't leave any transports to get more colonizing done around here. Okay, this one looks easy enough. Thank you kindly. Once all the Philippines are ours, though, that'll be much less clutter. Less to have to worry about. Speaking of nothing to worry about, they still don't have military tech 8. Partly because Ashikaga is inbred when it comes to military affairs. You folks are back. Give you 1 tick of the month to get you repaired up. You just need to be there. You just need to be there. And then it is good night. Well, it's not exactly putting them to bed. Must be another colony of ours. There will still be some cursed Japanese left. In fact, it might even include Kyoto. Because I think I would rather cut off Korea from taking any of this. I would love Kai for the gold, but... a dream for the future, I suppose. Leave you enough to get it sieged, and a wild card on the rest of you. And again, we'll need some over there. Wow, that was almost efficient. Maybe it was just deficient. Oh, right, yes. Forgot about the whole we will do glorious battle out here. And do it we shall. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go and fight with Kai. And also, unfortunately, their tech isn't too bad. But we can wait on that. We have all the time in the world. May as well loot whilst we're here. Words to live by, those. Alright, nothing else here is particularly high valued. So there's no reason not to just keep on taking. That's why I don't like marching into provinces, but at least now our military tech is so advanced the natives don't stand a chance. Might need a general, DDR Jake. Heavens no. What do you take me for? How often do you see me dicing with generals? Well, all the time now. There was a time when I really did not see the value in generals. But I was a foolish and arrogant individual back then. Also, it was based on old information when generals did not make quite as much of a difference as they do now. Good lord, Diviate. You've rivaled Korea, so this could get interesting. Why am I not allowed Korea as a rival? Okay, and again, I'm not sure if we'll be taking Kyoto or not, so let's just enjoy looting it for a bit before we all go over and mince Kai. I think we'll also grab a single cannon because it does help out with sieges. And as much as I would like, it's not pragmatism, mercenary recruitment. No, I don't like that at all. But we are keeping the admin because there's a whole bunch of coring to be done. Where did you even come from? Guess it's neither here nor there because you're going to... Oh, okay, sure. No! How dare I be blessed with another fairly good ruler. This cannot be. Jake, don't kill off Japan until they hit Dip Tech 8. Already been there. They've already increased the price of tea, much to my delight. Come now, Suo. It's time to go. Don't make me get that cannon over there. Well, if I'm up... Oh, okay, we are not taking that route. That's what gets you killed. You don't want to run face first into what's left of the Ochi. It's the kind of thing that gets you killed. There we go. Alright. You know, we don't even need to fight the Kai. We have plenty for what we desire here. I do kind of desire Kai. Oh. Well. Okay, let me rethink this one. That one's 19. Kai itself is 16. The issue here is that we are a little bit too much here. So itself is quite expensive. What I'm getting at... Okay, we can ditch Seoul, because I want their capital to be away from the rest of their provinces. because I would like to humiliate these suckers. We could go for the full annex afterwards, but humiliate will get me a lot more points. Points mean prizes and all of that. Sure, it'll be another bunch of time before I fight these suckers, but... And yeah, Korea might come in and ruin my day. But that's alright. Jake Diplocap, yeah, we are about to be riding it. Guess it is high time we got these on the go. That's so much to spend for so little it hurts. Also kinda hurts raising autonomy here. It's not that necessary, but I just don't want to have to deal with it. Such a lovely and relaxing time for Ainu. Oosh. Too relaxing, in fact. We should go down and murder some more fairly primitive folks. They've done us some good. They've been improving this province for us. And I believe we already got that claim on them. Yes, let us get ready for war. The Anos zealots really do not want to rise up, and that works to our advantage just nicely. Get you over there. 5, 7. Give them a couple of horses and the cannon and a few of these guys. Humiliation points for the hyper weapon. Gotta get that satisfaction bonus. Yeah, maybe I should have had more of a Rancy theme to this. Rance is so good. But well, it's not worth worrying about. I don't know if they have other boats hanging around here. They may cause us a bit of trouble. I doubt they will, but it pays to be prepared. But honestly, the money you make from these provinces... Let's see, okay, there's nothing to be concerned with. We'll keep our boats out here so that they have nowhere to run, and squish go their troops. Alright, it's not enough to get that thing fully blockaded anyway. Ditch that cannon, and ditch just enough troops to take care of it. The rest of you, good job, you can relax. How peaceful the Highland Wanderer is playing. One of the best tracks from EU3. And rightly so. Also, I spy an individual who really doesn't want to keep hold of his light ships. Thanks for the 0.15 prestige, my friend. We're prestigious, we got money in the quadruple digits. Positive manpower, it's just... this is too much. Things should not be this plain sailing. Where are our troops even needed? Couldn't tell you, so just hang back here. Even have you done so we can get you cored up. You're not going to revolt on me, of that I'm sure. Well... Wait, really? Okay, the overextension I've got from the Japanese provinces are rearing their ugly head, but otherwise you'll be just fine. Even more spices. Spices plummet in value when a Western power gets 3 spice provinces. So you don't want that happening. Jake, time for an explorer? Not quite yet. I would rather like to reform my government, so that way I can explore and use the prestige from that, just in case I don't have the prestige that I have now later on. Interesting. This guy is not even a troublesome province, and it produces crap goods, so nothing to shout about. Alright, yet another one down the drain and giving us the money. God, I love money. Okay, that's midnight, and that seems like a good place to call it. Ainu is actually coming on fairly well. Too well, in fact. I hope Ming throw something into the mix. We'll be able to grab the island up there, continue the expansion here, and then I kind of want to punch Ming. Korea also needs a good bit of punching. Just lots of punching to be done, but that will be done at a later date. For now it's back to SGDQ and I am off to bed. When will I resume this? Well, I imagine I'll be able to do a fair bit of streaming over the weekend, so then, yeah, Ming is going to ravage Jake. Thank you, Urban Giraffe. In any case, cheers and cheerio folks, I'm off to bed. Have a wonderful night, and we can't see it, but we know it's out there. Just make sure that you never settle.